RV Unplugged is brought to you by the National RV Training Academy, the largest RV technical career college, Alliance RV, RV Mattress by Brooklyn Bedding, Grand Design Recreational Vehicles, and the Jayco family of companies.
We had a total of 6 bean bags, 5 hit, 1 didn't. That 1 was mine. The other team had 6 bean bags, they hit all 6. So just me not getting that 1 bag to hit cost us money.
The games have just got very real.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's gotten incredibly real. Now, today was great.
Oh, it was
Right,
awesome.
we
We
kicked
won.
butts.
Oh my
yes,
gosh.
we won.
won.
It was great.
We needed that win.
Here's the one thing that hurts my heart about all of this is that, like, right now, we are loving our little, community that we're building here right
Got
now.
a nice little team.
Previously on RV Unplugged.
You have 45 minutes to get there.
Oh,
Damn, he hung up. We gotta go.
Hey, I don't even know where we're going. Follow that white truck.
We're trying for win number 2, right?
Yeah.
This is a bonus round. You're actually going for the bucks here.
Latif.
On Team Red, 740 beard bucks. Team Blue, they had 920 beard bucks. All right, so let's look at our necessities. 1 gallon of water is 10 beard bucks. A 10-minute shower is 20 beard bucks. If you need to dump your black tank, that is 40 beard bucks. If the team needs to dump their black tanks, it's 100 points. Now here's the thing, you have your advantages. The park pass is 1,000 beard bucks. Guys, there's only 1 in play for the whole game. Now the park pass is a team token. The team that holds the park pass, if they lose, can simply turn in the park pass and the winning team will have to face elimination. So if you buy that, that is it. The extended warranty is 250 beard bucks. 1 for each team, so for a total of 2. And once it's played, it can be purchased again. The extended warranty protects an individual from elimination and can be used at any time. Finally, you have watershed. This is where you can steal someone else's water. 1 per team, but you can only use it once in the whole game. Blue, you have an opportunity. It may be something you decide to use, but the question is it time to use that now? If you use it now, you can't use it anytime in the future. So these are the decisions that you have to make. So take your teams, go off, and begin to formulate some type of plan.
Once we get 1,000, we can save the team.
We can buy the park pass.
Right.
Which gives us a big advantage.
Right.
We like our team and we want to support them and everything, but we have to look out for ourselves
because I'm convinced we're going to be the first one voted off.
The other option is the extended warranty.
Right.
Which then saves us.
I think that, the best strategy to start, I think we try to, save the team as much as possible.
It's about to get nasty.
Well, I think that individual extended warranty, everybody's kind of thinking about that a little bit. And honestly, I want it.
I know.
I think it's too early to think about ourselves. I'd rather think about the park pass.
Yeah.
Because if we already go this early and say, nope, we're saving ourselves, then the next time if we lose,
I just feel like you're putting a target on your back, right?
In the real, case of survival, you gotta fight for yourself.
Yeah, this is a team now,
It's
but
not a time to make friends. This is time to win money, right?
It's an individual game. I mean, right? I mean, that's what we're coming down to.
If we just win one more round, even if it's a minimal amount, it will get us over the 1,000.
Right, so are you in agreement then right now we should just keep the money pooled?
Yes.
If we don't show that we're team players to start with, then that's just going to put us on the chopping block because then we're not going to appear to be team players.
Right.
We need to take care of ourselves and then take the rest of the money and put in for the rest of the team.
So here's the thing. You do the competition tomorrow. We get the money. We have 1,000. Now the team wants to put it all in. We're the only one that doesn't. That sends a clear signal to them that we're not interested in putting the money in.
and if we win, we can still hold on to it
Right.
until the time comes when we lose.
Right. We can hang on to
If
it
we lose.
until we lose.
Right.
But if we lose, then
Right.
we're in trouble.
Right.
And if we come across as like a real threat, I mean, they might just boot us right
That's
out.
what I'm afraid of.
Right, they'll say, oh, get those people out of here.
That's what I'm afraid of. Maybe I already am.
Maybe we
because
should be
I'm like,
under the covers, so to speak.
I just worry because 2 of our team members, like 2 separate couples, have already expressed a lot of concern about the individual, what do they call it? The
extended warranty.
The extended warranty. So that kind of concerns me.
If everyone says, let's put the money into a pot, but us, it's plain as day that we're the ones that don't want to, and we're making a play for the 250.
I understand that, but that may just save us that we're around to the end and we can win the $10,000.
Yeah, but then that sends a signal to them that we're not part of
They
the
may.
team.
What if they never win another challenge?
I think strategy-wise, it would make sense to buy the park pass, and then if that's gone, then yeah, the individual. I mean,
Right.
That would
Well,
make
I mean,
sense.
we're in it to win, period.
Everything you're saying is true. All I'm saying is that sends a clear message
I
to
agree.
3 other teams that are willing to put the money in the pot
Yeah.
that we're not, and then now they're saying
You're
they're not
assuming
team
that
players.
there's 3 other teams. Those members are not going to want to do the same thing for themselves.
After the teams talk, they break for camp. And I doubt they're getting much sleep tonight. Well, good morning, teams. How are you? You guys had a rough night last night. You're beginning to decide what you're going to do with your beard bucks. This is where the game really begins to become more serious. So let me ask you, Team Stacy, what did you guys decide?
All right, so the team decided we would divide the money and they would hold it and keep it themselves.
So we're going to divide the money equally.
Yes.
All 100%.
Well, the remaining, the undividable will stay in the team pot.
So you
there's
are
a few
going to
bucks.
have some
Just
that
a-
will be undividable.
Yeah.
Okay. all
Like
right.
$20 will be in the team pot.
Just as an emergency. All right. Team Phil, what did you guys decide?
The team talked it over. They came to the conclusion that they're going to keep their money in the team pot.
Now, who holds the team pot?
Currently, I do.
Okay.
We haven't discussed how they want to do that. If they want to do it kind of like Stacy's team is doing, where they keep it team, but each one of them keeps the same equal amount. So that's TBD, but they do know that they want the team pot to start out with.
Now, can any one of them come to you, kind of beg, and work something on the side?
Not in the team pot, they can't. They'd have to go to the team and say, hey, I need to purchase something, or I want.
Okay. So we see that we got some gameplay here, right? So over here, each one of you, it's kind of a trust but verify kind of thing. Actually, total trust, and you guys are a no trust. That's what I see. Right? Let's just keep it out of our hands, right? We don't want that temptation.
I would look at it the other way.
That's the way they approached it.
We see it the opposite. Actually, we all trust each other, and so therefore, because
So we all trust each other that we're not even going to hold the money.
that's right.
Right.
We don't feel
You
we
are
want to
working
divide
for a
that.
team goal.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You guys kind of split. Team, maybe individual, right?
Oh, they're pretty tight. There's a team goal here.
The way they're doing it, I think somebody could approach either Stacy or you
it's a good,
individually with
strategy.
or as a couple, and the other team members would know it because they have cash in pocket.
Right.
So they could be working. I mean, it may not be outwardly, but that's the temptation that the team didn't want to have.
Right.
See, they're not worried about temptation at all because they trust each other. They are connected as a team, so there is no worry.
Now, I will tell
Nobody
you,
is worried.
Anyone comes to the store and offers beard bucks, they will be sold whatever. There is no judgment from this host right here. So it appears that right now, no team, maybe no individual is looking at our advantages. Is that correct? So right now it's all team play.
Correct.
Okay, so every morning we will actually open up the store, and that is the only time that you can buy something with your beard bucks. Can't use it midday, can't use it after an event. So keep that in mind. All right, today's challenge is a vote-off challenge. The losing team does have to vote someone off. Now, if they are voted off, they will be going over to Black Tank Island. If you are voted off, you will have to pack up your rig and you'll have to move. You may have an opportunity to get back into the game later on, but you are no longer in the events until we call for it.
Oh, very interesting.
Want you to think over what's going on and be prepared at any moment for today's game. Go back, let's begin our day.
All right.
Are you looking for a qualified professional RV technician or inspector? If so, the RVTAA and the NRVIA are two associations you need to know about. The RV Technician Association of America and the National RV Inspectors Association both provide training, certification, and continued education for RV technicians and inspectors, helping promote standards of professionalism and technical excellence in the industry. You can search for certified technicians or inspectors in your area using their map locators.
Are you tired of the same old camping experience? Are you ready for a change? Look no further. Grand Design offers the ultimate solution to your outdoor adventures. With top-of-the-line amenities and unparalleled comfort, your next camping trip will be unlike any other. With fully equipped kitchens, spacious living rooms, and luxurious bedrooms, you can enjoy all the comforts of home while enjoying nature. Experience the beauty of the great outdoors in a whole new way. Choose Grand Design RV for your next adventure. Grand Design RV, adventure awaits. Did you know that every single RV out there has 3 different types of electricity? Am I worried if I got a shut-off valve right here? As larger people, we are very efficient converting food into calories. This is why we have extra storage, because we are efficient. And when we increase our amps, we increase the flow, we increase heat. Since the blue team only has drinking water and they have gone without showers for 2 days, I'm wondering how they smell so fresh. Man, it's what, day 3? Yeah. I'm already feeling it. I can smell myself, everything else here. I got something for you to do with these cameras. Okay. I'm looking at these guys. I'm trying to figure out how they're so fresh, clean shaven, everything else. They shouldn't have water, everything else. Can we go see how they're actually accomplishing this?
So that was really funny.
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
How we doing? I like the shade. I like what we got going on here. I like the shade screen here in the RV.
Yes.
Solitude shade.
It's a great screen.
I've got a burning question. It's day 3. You guys have no water to shower with, but you guys look like you're ready to go out and hit the club. So I got to know. I got to know what the secrets are. I got to know what we're doing. Okay. So Ryan, let's take a peek inside your rig. I'm curious to see what we're working with.
You're good with like 87, 88 inside, right?
Yeah. What is your boondocking secret?
Well, I'm just learning. This is my first time, so
okay.
I'm learning as I go. So I'm pretty sure there's a ton of mistakes happening.
Okay.
So our shades have a reflective on the outside. So now that the sun's pretty up, I've actually drawn them all except for that one because the sun's not coming in that one, just to have some light to not use the overheads.
Right.
As a little bit. Other than that, it's just for as far as power consumption, I'm on factory everything. I've got a couple of lead acids and one panel just because we have a residential fridge.
Okay.
And it handles it, but that's about it.
We're just gonna keep the doggos safe.
Yes. So that is why you upgraded your batteries.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really important. I mean, just from a pet safety standpoint, we wanted to make sure that we could run the air conditioning in any situation.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
okay.
right.
I see we're conserving the water on dishes.
Yeah.
Okay, once a day or once every other day if need be, bottled water. Okay, so
our dishwashing soap and water mixture.
Okay.
Kind of shake it in to clean the dishes when you're trying to preserve a lot of water.
Okay.
And since we only have a very small 5.5 gallon tank, we have a bunch of different options from our outside canopy to using a little bit of our water to rinse.
I think a gallon is 10 beer bucks, and so that's very reasonable.
Yes.
And a gallon can go a long way.
Yes.
When you're not needing it for drinking water. So that's really good. And I think that at least with the 2 smaller rigs, we're really confident with conserving water, and so we can help share some of those tips with others who might not feel so comfortable. And I think we can make a little bit of water go a long way.
Just drinking water, a little extra drinking water. These suck, so I kept one of these just to have it. I do have a bowl in here. I don't have any water at the moment, so anytime that I do happen to need to wash my hands or something, I collect it. Dishes, I can kind of reuse it to start with the big stuff. I use paper towels, kind of wipe things out first and toss it in the trash, try to minimize the usage of water. And then whatever gets caught in that, if I can't use it up here, I'll take it where I also have another deal in the bathroom, and I'll leave it in there. That way I can use it for the toilet.
Yeah, there's also the other side of that too is we don't necessarily fill our gray tanks and our black tanks because we also have to pay for that too. So it's some of it is like, how do we ration all the tanks, not just the freshwater tank, so that way we don't have to pay that out.
Because everybody knows that a black tank likes more water, and a black tank likes a lot of water, or then it starts to force decisions on you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the $1 million question, I'm sure everyone wants to know is, Caitlin, how are you maintaining the household and looking so good every day unplugged?
Thanks. A lot of dry shampoo. We have wet wipes, so we use those to kind of do, you know, a quick once over, makeup wipes, that kind of stuff.
And I'll have you go outside and explain the outdoor section of the RV, because that seems like it's a pretty good setup.
It's a little hot though this time of day. You want a time when you go to that.
Yeah, I really wanted to check out this outdoor setup you have here.
I thought you were talking about this. He's talking about
No, oh, that's where it is. Okay.
There it is.
Let's go.
You should
let's
go
go
on
show.
in. It's
Let's
much
go
better
show
to take a closer look.
Okay, let's go show
Yeah.
Okay.
You need that closer look. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Okay. The big reveal. See how you guys are doing.
Okay, sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Right. It's all bio-friendly.
Welcome to today's challenge. This is going to be the first challenge that we have where we vote someone off. Now in RV life, we know that there are things that we have to do. We have covered water. Now let's look at fire. Now I'm not talking about fire to heat up your RV. I'm talking about the campfire. That's right, today's challenge, people, you have to start fire. Now this is how the game's going to work. Over here we have two methods to create fire. One is a bow drill, an old-fashioned bow drill. The other is, of course, our fire starter kit. Now here's the thing, I've already got the bow drill set up for you. This right here will be hidden on the platform somewhere else. Now what's going to take place is each team has a 2-minute time limit for each member to get started. Now here's which members can play. It will be the members who did not play on your team yesterday. Okay? Now, after 2 minutes, you will actually have to move. The next member comes in. You keep rotating until we start fire. The object is, of course, to create a flame high enough until the flame touches the cauldron. The first team that does that wins 200 beard bucks. The team that does not win, of course, you will have to vote someone off tonight. I'm going to give you a few moments to go back to your camps to think this through.
So there's two theories to this, only because I've done a lot of this stuff as far as fire starting. So it's no. Who is it?
Well, we don't know now.
You three.
It's Tanya.
It's a minimum. It's a minimum of the three here.
So
yeah.
How confident are you guys in moving that back and forth or not?
Not at all.
Because one of us in 2 minutes won't be able to get a flame from that.
The strategy is going to be to find the flint. That thing is tiny. That could be in anywhere. So just remember, in holes, in trees,
under bushes. I feel like we better spend you guys looking if that's the route we're going to go.
Right.
Or at least starting the boat. One of the two.
Well, so here's my thought then. So then, because game theory, you should not be third. You should be second then, because if she successfully gets it, then it's like, okay, give it some tries, right? And then you can take it on, and then
I can just communicate to her.
Exactly right.
No, I got it. I'm good. So I'm going second no matter what.
Most people wear out. I wore out doing it.
People doing it for like a half an hour and not. It'll sit there and smoke, and you think it's working.
Right, because it's smoking.
The idle, remember the idle
it
one?
Looks a lot easier than
go
it
against
is.
you.
So
He was like lost.
Yeah,
He did. Really easy.
If we bail, someone yells we're bailing on the starter, and we go to the bow, push down. If that thing rotates inside your hand, you need down
And how are you supposed to hold it? I watched him as he twists that. It's just
so there's that black part on top. You hold that, and you want to be even and down.
Does
so
it free spin if you hold this?
That one does.
Just small to that one.
I think he said anywhere in the.
But he said
Anywhere
not
except
the
up
patio.
on the patio.
Right,
in
not
the courtyard.
patio.
So just remember where we found everything else for the other challenge, that type of
Around the area.
So okay, look,
inside
there's
this patio.
inside the milk can. So like
We need to
maybe
get
one
that
of us.
clarified again, I think. Exactly right.
Can't have my
Yeah.
feet are up.
If it's the fire starter, then that's going to be pretty easy. If it lands on me and you found it, if you do find it, like you said,
put the fire starter down against it with the prong, so get it down there, everything there, and then pull away.
Guarantee you, once that you find it, like if you find it, I don't think we should waste our time, like unless that you find it like within 10 seconds, because you're gonna need more materials.
Once I get a smaller flame, I can then take some of that brush I have to create a bigger flame.
So
use the next person to come in to
as we're running in and out, because I'm guessing we're all coming from over here, communicate to the other person. So the person running in, don't say a damn word, just listen.
They built the teepee for us. Literally, if we put dry grass just around the damn teepee, it lights, it's going to touch.
In your honest opinion, should I be looking for that, or should I just go straight for the bar?
50-50.
A great sponsor that we have here on RV Unplugged is Alliance RV. Now, when you think of Alliance RV, there's one phrase that comes to mind, and that is, do the right thing. The concept of Alliance was born out of the thought of listening to you, the customer, and develop a product that you, the customer, likes. And so they actually created all of their products based on consumer feedback. From quality control to customer service to education, Alliance RV is the leader in the owner experience. So why settle? Choose Alliance RV, where luxury meets adventure.
Are you searching for something different? Do you want the freedom of owning your own business and being able to work while you travel and explore our beautiful country? Then join us at the National RV Training Academy. Our hands-on training program equips you with the knowledge and skills to succeed in this largely underserved industry. You will learn from experienced instructors in our state-of-the-art facility, gaining real-life experience. The National RV Training Academy is more than simply a school. It's a family of people sharing the passion for adventure and a desire to succeed. With flexible course options and industry-recognized certifications, you'll be ready to hit the road and start your dream career. Don't wait any longer. Join the National RV Training Academy and start your journey to a better future today.
The Jayco family of companies is comprised of 4 brands: Jayco, Integra Coach, Highland Ridge RV, and Starcraft RV. They have over 50 years of manufacturing experience. So visit jaycofamily.com and see the full lineup of RVs that Jayco has to offer. Choose the perfect one that fits your lifestyle and your family.
Tired of sleeping on that stock RV mattress that has no place in your RV? Upgrade to a comfortable RV mattress from RVmattress.com, a Brooklyn bedding brand. With a wide range of sizes and styles, you'll find the perfect mattress for your RV at an affordable price. Our mattresses are made with premium materials to ensure a good night's sleep. Plus, enjoy fast and free shipping on all orders. Use discount code RV Unplugged to save 25% on your next RV mattress purchase. Say goodbye to restless nights and hello to sweet dreams with RVmattress.com.
Teams, are you ready? Go. All right, I see. So Team Blue is picking up their supplies first. The other team is looking around.
Look in this boot.
Oh. Team Red finds one.
Walk right past it.
Okay. So here we go.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Dang it.
Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Game!
What I'm talking about! My girl!
Yes. Yes. It's Firestarter Katrina. When we go to a campsite, she starts the fire.
We didn't even get to a second person.
I just feel so bad for Susan because, like, I know she was starting to blame herself a little bit, and like she did nothing wrong. Like she didn't do anything wrong.
She did nothing wrong. Nope.
And like I think we're all just kind of feeling just like really defeated because of like events that have played out over the past couple of days, and we're just like, it feels like we're being kicked when we're down.
And the fact that the other team now can buy the park pass, that means a double elimination. So it's like an even more on the line situation was literally decided in less than 30 seconds.
Guys, it's a tough break, but they found the flint and steel right away. Well, unfortunately, guys, we didn't make it to this game. I don't want you to give up, but tonight you do have to vote someone off. As you go back to your camps, think about it. Who's going to actually improve your team, or I guess who maybe didn't perform as well as they should have. However you want to look at it. It's a tough decision no matter what. I'll see you later.
All right, guys. Let's go.
If they, horrible, because Ryan actually is a close friend of ours, but if they vote Ryan off first, then the playing field's fairly level versus voting out a couple because you're losing 2 instead of 1. So he's at a huge risk.
And I think that's probably
If I was Ryan, I would be a little nervous right now.
Yeah.
That's another good point. I didn't think about that.
I want to know if they will play back the tape to find out.
All right, so what was said?
So I just told them that they felt it was unfair if you said, look in the boot.
Kind of look in this boot.
And that my comment back to you was, we have participated in every event so far. So even if you were cheering them on, we were behind the rigs just with them, so we couldn't know where it is. So there's no way cheating could be involved.
I think Phil feels really bad because even as a non-contestant, he inadvertently tainted a game. And if the shoe had been on the other foot and the other team, or if we had found it because of his instruction, the other team would absolutely be flipping out as well.
But we're not external. We are part of the team.
Right.
We're the team captains, and we participated.
I reminded that we participated, verbally, for the most part, in both the previous challenges.
If not hands-on.
Yeah. So, and I told him, I said, I even went over, I looked in the boot. The boot was not that deep. It was right there. If you'd have looked down, you would have seen it.
Yeah.
And I don't think she even looked in the boot
No.
when she walked past. In fact, she looked up on top of the fireplace
mantle, yeah.
and went by it. And then when I saw Katrina come in, I thought I checked myself. I didn't say it all the way because at first I didn't see her enter because I was watching Susan.
Yeah.
And then I realized she was there, and I stopped what I was about to say, so I thought. But somebody says...
my team said that you said it after the fact, and honestly, I don't remember, but I'm sure they'll look at the tape.
Kind of look in this boot.
We are a part of the team. We were hidden behind the rig, so we couldn't know where it was.
And I let them know that.
So there could be no cheating involved.
Yeah.
And in no way did Phil know where the flint was hidden.
Maybe we'll catch a break.
I hope to God.
We won yesterday. Yeah.
Maybe we just
when it's a real challenge, where you can actually perform, we actually won. Now we're in this horrible position where we have to vote someone out, and how do you do that when you've grown to care for and trust and love these people that you're with day in and night and day?
And we haven't even been with them that
For
long.
3
but
days.
to be with them for 24/7, and we share our stories, we talk about our kids.
It was an emotional day, to say the least. This was our first elimination game, guys, and there was a lot of emotions. Some that are actually, great, the pressure is off, and others almost unspeakable. Let's talk about and let's recount the game. There seems to be a lot of discussion about the game. Katrina, whenever you finally found the flint stick, what was going through your mind?
I have to find some pine needles. I have to get them over to the fire pit. I have to light this guy real quick, and then I have to find something else to get it going, to keep it going so it stays lit.
So your mind was just in the game.
Nothing else mattered until, I got that done.
Chris, I saw you before the game kind of huddle everyone around. What were you guys discussing before the game?
Well, we have historically built some seriously big bonfires using pine needles, and when we initially saw that there was a bunch of pine needles underneath the bench over there, our thought was, I wanted to explain that, hey, if we just get a little bit of a spark on a pine needle, I knew that we would get about a 12-inch flame out of it, so we wouldn't have to sustain any type of fire. We would be able to just ignite enough to hit the bottom of the cauldron, and that would eliminate the process of trying to burn other sticks or create a bigger bonfire.
Well, with that, you guys won the game, so Of course, the contest, winnings was 200 beard bucks. You will come on up. I will give that to you. And then you guys get to decide how you will split it up. So let's go ahead and turn over to the blue team.
To experience that, didn't know what to expect coming in here, but boy, that was tough.
That really was. I mean, that whole feeling of, when we got into this space of RVing, it was such a different vibe. It almost felt like a cult, but it was like this vibe of community.
Seems to be some discussion. Phil, I'll go ahead and start with you. What was your take on the game?
Well, one, it was way too fast. It was over before I realized the flame had even been started. I was focused on Susan. I thought we had a solid game plan going in with our players, and it started out perfectly. I mean, she was doing everything fine, and then it was over. And I just don't know. It's one of those things where it's kind of luck of the draw. I mean, you do your best and you shoot for the best.
Absolutely. Tanya, what was going through your mind through the game?
I wish it was me than her. I just saw her face. And her emotion. I suck. And I wish it was me.
Oddly enough, Todd, the original plan, Tanya was going to go first. We switched it up because we had a little strategy. We talked it out and we said, okay, based on what we had in front of us, it was best that Tanya go a different leg. So it was almost Tanya.
But we chose Susan.
Correct.
Susan, what was going through your mind at this point throughout the game? I mean, was there any point, and I'll ask, I hope you don't think that you failed in any way.
I applaud Katrina. She did a great job. We had a lot of strategy going on about whether we wanted to use the bow, whether we wanted to use the flint. We knew using the flint would be the easiest choice, although we knew Ryan was capable of bow, and so we were playing that in our strategy, expecting that the challenge would last longer than it did. So when I went, my goal was to gather enough tinder and look for the flint, and that's how I would spend my 2 minutes and hopefully get the flint in time.
When it ended so quickly and it was starting to really sink in those first few seconds that like, holy crap, somebody on our team is going. And Mike, remember we walked right over there and Mike was like, I can't vote you guys off.
Ryan, you haven't got to compete yet. Sitting back and not being able to participate, what's going through your mind?
Frustration, but not with the team. I like to compete, and from team sports my whole life and individual sports, you want to be in it. And it's hard to sit on the sideline and, like for instance, the fire start, because I've had experience starting fires from scratch and no help, I was trying to explain to you guys how to kind of judge what it's doing and kind of build it up to the right size. Obviously not knowing that it was going to be over so fast, but frustration. I didn't even know it was over. I was getting ready to listen for the switch call so that I could run in being second, and looked up and it was over.
So with that, since we're talking about voting, let's go ahead and vote. I'll explain how we will do that. Each team member, pair or single, will go over to our voting booth, and inside we have a stack of papers and a pen. Red team, if I can get you to move over to the porch.
When you do this as long as these people have, and with the dedication that they have, there is a definite spirit of community within RVers.
Right.
And like any community, you're going to have riffraff here and there, but as a whole, we always say, every time you go camping, people are supportive. You go camping, if you put the hood up on your truck,
right,
you have 10 people over there saying, what's going on? Can I give you a hand?
Yeah.
So the camping and RV community as a whole
is such a great relationship of people, of like-minded people.
Howard and Caitlin, if you will begin the votes, please.
Oh man, this makes it real. This sucks. I don't think any of us expected to make the super strong bonds that we did in just a couple of days. But we all just really love our teammates. They're just all such a good group of people. And to have it just kind of like ripped out so quickly, like from beneath us. It's really hard.
We decided we are.
Okay.
Yeah.
It hurts my heart.
We decided that we are going to vote randomly, and so we have randomly selected.
Tanya and Dave.
So, this is like, this is the hard competition.
I know. And it's not fair, right? It's just it's part of the competition.
It never is.
No.
And you just truly. Well, it's interesting because we've all come to sort of a unanimous decision. We voted on this as a team.
Yeah,
and
together.
No matter how much we've done that, we all agree it's still very.
Right, it was a random decision.
It's still very raw.
Yeah,
it's
we
still
love
very real. And we love our team.
We love the team, love all the team members. They're all great.
Susan and Mike are really. And our team, and Caitlin, and Howard, and Ryan, and can you do this? So as a team, we've come to a decision, and I love you.
Again, this is completely random.
I've never been on something so emotionally intense. At the same time, I've never felt so connected. But meeting some wonderful people, and it's a great team.
Yeah.
But it's still a competition.
Ryan.
As a team, we came up with this together, so.
Mike, Susan.
Just write it.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. I think it's just
First vote, Mike and Susan. Mike and Susan. Mike and Susan. Mike and Susan. In the morning, I'm going to ask that you take your rig over to Black Tank Island. The rest of you, have a good night.
To experience that, you know, didn't know what to expect coming in here, but boy, that was tough.
That really was.
It's hard to say if you feel like you had a target on your back, because while we're all becoming friends, there's also that little voice in the back of your head wondering, is someone to go against what we just talked about? And so, yes, as a single person, I could see where potentially the team would want me gone, specifically because they would retain an extra person because everybody else being a couple.
It was actually immediately after yesterday's challenge debacle, and like when it ended so quickly, and it was starting to really sink in those first few seconds that like, holy crap, somebody on our team is going. And Mike, remember we walked right over there and Mike was like, I can't vote you guys off. I think we need to do like just a random draw if you guys are okay with that. And we all kind of took the next literal hour and sat down and walked through and like kind of talked about everybody's position and came to the unanimous agreement that we could not vote anybody off. And we felt more comfortable at this point just kind of doing it randomly.
Our decision to vote us out last night was a unanimous decision on our team. And when we went back to camp, you know, it was clearly evident that no one could vote for any other person. You know, as a team, the whole way through this, we have really, really bonded. And I can't emphasize enough just how humbling, I'm gonna cry, how humbling it is to have your teammates rally around you and support you like that.
We've always felt like we had that bond. The camping and RV community as a whole is such a great relationship of people, of like-minded people.
It's funny how everyone is so different and diverse. I mean, everybody comes from a different background, a different place in life. Everyone has their story, but everyone also has that like-mindedness, and that we're all trying to find sort of the same thing through RVing, which is that sense of freedom or getting away. Like, even if you're just
Adventure.
a weekender, you know, you're getting away from it for a weekend.
Right. You're getting away from work. You're getting away from the home and the chores, and it's just such a free spirit to be able to, you know, travel and see things and explore. And
we find this everywhere we go, and so does everyone else in the group. And we even talked about that. People are friendly and helpful and supportive as a whole in the RV community, and that is just a really cool thing. The unexpected is what you should expect, right? You never know what's going to happen next. You have problems, you have breakdowns, things don't work, you have fantastic days with beautiful scenery, but you know, you're always you're always experiencing that as a group of people, and that like-mindedness really comes
And
through.
then people are saying, hey, have you ever been to blah, blah, blah and such state? You need to go see that. And you're like, okay, hold on, let me write that down, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a great community.
It really is.
I believe that Mike and Susan will be back. And I
hope
don't
they
know
will.
how. I don't know how yet, but I believe that they will be back and we will ultimately win. Phil's team will persevere.
Join us next week on RV Unplugged.
I'm going to send you the coordinates to the next challenge.
Red team!
Ryan, you're your last man. Let's go.
Let's do this.
See if we have better luck than we did the other day.
Seatbelt.
All right, William.
Because I'm a crazy driver.
Come on, guys, all the way down here.
Hey guys, we want you to come camp with us.
With the entire cast of RV Unplugged.
May 4th through 7th, we are coming back
to where we filmed RV Unplugged.
And the rally is gonna be awesome. We're gonna have rally seminars,
live music,
boondocking activities,
door prizes and surprises. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nuts. You're gonna love it.
A ton of fun. And I'm gonna stay out here until you book the RV Unplugged rally.
And we're gonna have a giant watch party and we're going to
see who wins the $10,000.
$10,000.
$10,000. Imagine that.
Do it. This is my commitment to the show.
We get to find out who wins the first season of RV Unplugged.
There are only 150 sites available.
There's only 150 sites available.
There's only 150 sites available.
May 4th through 7th in Athens, Texas. I promise it might not be like this, but it is right now. So
you don't want it to sell out before you get yours.
Hurry up. Book now. There's only 150 sites.
And come join us in Athens, Texas.
And we'll see you in Athens, Texas.
Really want to see you there.